So we just wait for people to come into the stream. Turn it down. There we go. There we go. Waiting on people to get in the chat. Hog Boss says I got a rack on Colas. Okay, it's already getting crazy. What's up, big fella? Welcome to the stream. Who else in the chat as we get started for today's match and get hype and everything like that. So welcome to the stream, guys. We're here at National Blitz League, unfinished business. You already know. So we got a big one tonight. CCB Lou says, yo, what up, big fella? Welcome to the stream. We in here. What's up, Canty? What up, Hog Boss? What up, man? Waiting for people to get here, and we're going to get right into it, guys. A few minutes here. We at 9:03, so about 9:05 or so, we would probably get started. Detroit in the building. What's up, D. Wildman? Welcome to the stream. What's up, Josh says Hog Boss? What's going on? Yo, yo. What is up? Right now on the screen, we just got regular Lee Chess up. Lee Chess TV. Welcome to the stream, y'all. Action packed. Put your bets in the chat, all that other stuff. Caribbean brothers ain't got what it takes. Oh, okay. They throwing shade in the chat. Oh my goodness. They already going crazy. What up, though? What is up, bro? Diddy Z's. What's up, man? Welcome to the stream. Welcome to the stream. Another version of unfinished business. Let's get it. Let's get it. Wait another minute here, guys, and we're going to get right into it. Another minute. Share this. Post it on your Facebook for all your other chess friends and all that stuff. We got a action-packed night. As usual, another one. Orlando says J. Loy 13. Welcome to the stream. Orlando wins this one from, who is that? SGM? Joshua. How about the Sharks last night? Yo, what game is this? This is just a regular Lee Chess game that's up until they get started, which is gonna be in the next minute or so. And we talk about the rules and we get right into it, boys. So welcome to the stream. What's up, Stats NYC? Hi, Josh. Uncle Tico is with you all the way. Uncle Tico, Josh. Okay, you got your Uncle Tico in the chat. I told you, Canty, me and the Sharks are coming. Okay, whatever, Hog Boss. Whatever you want in this life. Change the stream title. Oh, actually, Daniel has to do that, which I know he's in the chat right now. So, Daniel, can you do that? Change the stream title, because I don't have the ability to do that from this end. Let's get it, Josh from King Levine. All right, let's get into it, guys. Let's go. It's unfinished business. Another time, another match. We got some big boys here today. We have International Master Orlando Husbands versus Fide Master Joshua Colas in an NBL official cage match. 11 games of 3 minutes. And 10 games of 1-0. It's going to be crazy because that's always what it's like on these streams. So welcome to the stream, guys. It's National Blitz League. And before we get started, we want to hear from the people we have today playing. So let's start with you, Orlando. What would you like to say and how do you feel for tonight?
Basically, you know, I'm here representing the Caribbean and they know how it's going to be. I'm going to represent as usual. So keep it short, straight to the point.
Sure, straight to the point. He's ready. He's ready. He came ready, guys. And what about you, Joshua? What do you have to say to everybody, and how do you feel for tonight?
Appreciate the support. I appreciate National Blitz League for allowing both of us to play this match. We're two great players. I'm looking for a great fight. So may the best man win.
May the best man win. I'm with it. Sounds great. That's awesome. Hello, Canty. What's up, Metal Eagle? And how's everyone? Hello, Chess Drummer. NYC, baby. Black Chess Matters. We in here. Every Black Lives Matter. Thank you so much. So, all right, guys, let's get into it, boys. So one of you guys can send the challenge right over we've said enough today, and once you send a challenge, I'm going to mute myself. You won't be able to hear me. You can always call a break whenever you like. And let's get right into it. So one of you guys send a challenge, and we'll be following you. So I'm going to mute myself now. You have any questions before we get started?
Yeah, how does the break work?
Oh, the break, you just call it when you're ready. So usually after the game, you're like, hey, I'm going to take a quick break, 2 to 5 minutes, and then come back.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, you get 2 of those. So
2 of those for the entire match or 2 of those per segment?
2 for the match.
Okay.
For the whole match, yeah. Whole
So we
match.
start with 3 minute, right?
Yeah, start with the 3-minute portion. Absolutely.
Okay.
All right, guys, I'm muted. So 3-minute portion is starting
Ready.
once it's sent. There it is. Are they playing already? Looks like they're already off. Or not. What game is that? Maybe not. Here it is. Okay. All right, guys. Here the boys go. It's that time. It is that time. Let's look at it from Josh's point of view as we have it already up right here. So,
Check.
wow, what even is this? Let me actually see what this is. So this looked like some Carol Khan. Oh, it
Check.
is. Okay, Carol Khan. Everything looks good so far. He played H5, though. I'm not used to seeing this. H5, H4 stuff. H3, Queen C7's on the board. With the long diagonal, you would love to switch these. So, big boy chess here from both of these guys. Orlando going to bring this one. Insane yes from SGME. Joshua. Big up Orlando from Lithium. The Beast. Yeah, these boys are about to go at it here as we see today. In the Carol Khan, you don't see it as aggressive so much. It's usually more of like G6 and F5. You got to do something with this bishop. But in this line, he's pushed this H pawn all the way up here, which is very interesting. So you need to try to figure this out. But at the same time, Orlando is counter pressuring, I would say, especially with these bishops as they swipe the board. He's trying to play C5 and try to control everything here. If he does play C5, then we do open it, this diagonal, which is pretty good. But honestly, I prefer white here. I think black has a problem long-term with this H-pawn. He does have double pawns. And it'd be different if I had the bishop pair and one of these were gone and I had double pawns. And the reason I don't have it. So now that I have like, you know, 2 bishops versus 2 bishops is kind of weird here. Bishop takes, queen takes. I don't know. I think black just doesn't have a really good plan. It just seems like that right now. It seems like that. But, of course, it is a Carol Khan, so let's see. This is aggressive Carol Khan, but white usually has slight advantage with accurate play, says Trini Cupid. So, look at that. See? That's exactly what we just said, right? This is how it feels, right? Good stuff so far. Chess Drummer, welcome to the stream. Mr. Nathan Kelly, what's up, bro? Bishop D7, we got Rook C8 coming. Black's doing fine. Absolutely, especially if he takes, well, I mean, or getting the knight to D7 would be good. So bishop takes, queen takes, rook to C8. What else could happen here, honestly? This is weak, though. What's the piece count? 3-6, 3-6, right? Yeah, I'm not down anything. This is extremely weak, though. Extremely weak. Get this man on cam. I told him to move it down. I told him, like, yo, move your camera down, bro. But he's probably, you know, as a chess player, when you watch a lot of matches, usually they get closer. The closer they get, the more focused they are. Sometimes, you know, my wife come downstairs to see me playing chess, and my face is literally this close to the camera or this close to the computer screen because you got to see everything. Sometimes if you're a little bit away, you can't see everything. So that's usually how it goes. You can't see nothing. So it just started. Absolutely, it literally just started. Yeah, he wants to see everything right here. So he's in the zone. Actually, see if I can like change his camera a little bit. Yeah, there we go. Maybe that'll help. Maybe that'll help just a little bit. Okay, so in this position, he just played here. Queen takes. You still got this problem with the double pawns. He's going to take over the 7th rank. Yeah, black is in a bad position. You may have to play rook e8. It might be forced to play this, rook to e8. Because this 7th rank, now, you can't do a lot with it. So I guess he is saying, like, well, you can't do anything with it. So if you do take the 7th rank, what are you going to do? If you play bishop b5, I'm going to trade, knight takes, take the center pawn. You can have this bully one or this weak one over here. I'm going to play rook a5 and take this pawn and the knight's hanging. So it looks kind of tough, but this knight is gross. It's objectively probably equal due to this and the activity. It's all about active pieces. Josh needs sunglasses. He's the odd man out. Oh, funny. Research. We in here. NBL cage matches. Stay lit, says God Daniel X. That's right. Josh Coolin. What up, Levine? What's up, bro? Lamel in the building. So he plays rookie 4. Yeah, rookie 4. Attacking this. We can't really get to it though. And these are those kind of Karakan positions where sometimes, like, even me playing the white pieces, I play E4 too as well. Against the Karakan, sometimes you feel like you're like, I should be winning, but you just can't figure it out. And I think that's one of these positions for white here. As you see, he actually is down on time. Orlando is down slightly, 20 seconds or so on time. And it's not getting greater, the time advantage right now. So you have to, it's not getting better. So he has to figure this out. And if you mess up, right, you know, if you don't understand it or crush it when it needs to be crushed, then the Karakan becomes extremely strong. These pawns are weird, though. Usually, it's better to have them this way, especially in Karakan kind of structures and stuff. Having them this way is extremely weird, which does make him weak, and he's trying to exploit that. So if you take this, you got triple pawns looking crazy out here. What is wrong with you? And there it is. He like, yeah, it's nothing. It's nothing wrong with me, bro. What you mean? We got triple pawns here. Triple pawns, we play F3. Pawn takes to mess up the structure. So very nice in-game technique here. 95 hitting F3 with a check and a fork here. You have to do something about it. So he steps the king up just a little bit closer. King to E7, getting closer to this one.
Time is running out.
Knight before. You hear that? Time is running out. Time is running out. Big up. What's up, bro? Let's go Orlando, he says. Thanks for that, Mr. Nathan Canty. Nathan Canty, my son. Nathan Kelly, thank you. Thanks for my YouTube in there. So knight f5. Rook needs to go where? H5. Bishop here. Rook's kind of trapped, but not really. That's a good move. You have to make threats. Yep, you have to make threats. That's a pawn.
Check.
Whoa. Hold up. He's getting loose here. It's a little loose, but
check.
He's still, yeah, he might be able to snag that, and he might do it. He might not. Rook takes F7. That's a piece or a pawn.
Check.
King move out the way. I'm snapping another one, and now I'm down. Now it's even. 6 seconds on the clock. It's literally dead even right now. It's all about who's faster on the mouse. Let's see who that is. 3 seconds for Josh as he's trying to figure this out. 3 seconds for Orlando, 1 second, 2 seconds for Josh. Oh my goodness, all he had to do was move. What's going on? He flagged. He flagged. Oh my goodness. He flagged. He won the first one. He takes the man down in a crazy time scramble. Unbelievable. That was crazy. Orlando takes the first one. Wow. He flagged. All he had to do was move. All you had to do was move. All you had to do was hit him. Swing. Swing. And he missed it. 1-0. 1-0. It's not over. A lot of chess left. And that was a wild one. Now we know what to expect. Just a little bit. Of course, there's a lot of chess left. So, Canty, what's good, big dog? What's up, Akash? Welcome to the stream. Art Bullet says Curtis. Grandpa Speed. For some reason, I can't see anything. All good. We need to see 3-2. We in here. What's up, Dominique Myers? They both played so slow in the 15 seconds before the time scramble. It was pretty slow. They sped up way too late. I believe so too as well, but of course they are filling each other out. In a cage match, I was in one of these myself, and it's easier said than done, but also, you know, they're just filling each other out. It's first game, you know, just getting on the court real quick. Okay, oh, he liked to do that. Oh, okay. Oh, all right, you know, and then you know, by halftime, you're like, let's go. I know what to do now. So you just, it's filling each other out right now. So let's see what happens. D3, B5. Now, Josh, I think, played D4, right? He always plays D4 or knight f3. Yeah, he does this as well. More like a flexible English kind of setup thing. You can also do Larson systems, very similar with B3, move 1. So, takes, a rook back, F4. I like Black's counterplay. Black's active, and it's nice. It's active. You want to be active in this kind of manner. Let's actually flip the board and look at it from Orlando's point of view. I know I'm following him. Should be, let's follow. Okay, here we go. Lando said he is going to try not to let Josh win one blitz game. Oh my goodness. Did he say that, Dominique? Is it true? I mean, you can see right here, usually, especially on chess.com streams, when we doing like Arena Kings or something, usually what we've seen is that when your head, the lower your head gets sometimes, when you only see the forehead, the stronger they playing, okay? Just so you know. So let's see if that holds true. Let's see if it holds true. The more you see the forehead and you don't see the rest of the face, That they thinking real hard. They thinking real hard. So you can chill. You see Orlando nothing but, I mean, strong head right there, all right there. I'm telling you. That won't happen, sis. Chess drummer. That won't happen. That's right. All right. Well, in this position though, I don't like the weakness, so he takes care of it immediately. This is also weak 2 as well. Also weak 2. Josh is very good with the double fin shadow setups. As I've played in many games, he is very good with the double fin shadow setups. This is he's very comfortable here. Very comfortable. Usually a lot of times he likes to put the queen on c1 or b1 in a weird fashion, but it does work out for him. In this case, the pawn is blocking it. So he does take advantage of this hole here. Black has some issues with the dark square bishop, as we have to do something. We need some dynamic counterplay here. So maybe something of like knight d5 and e3, taking over this eventually. If bishop takes, I don't really like this because it still leaves the problem of the hole here. But maybe I guess I'm okay. Knight takes, rook to c6, and then maybe queen d5. And I'm still kind of doing stuff. I can't double up, so it's not technically great yet, but we'll see. We'll see. And there's a pawn, though. There's a pawn. Yes, sir. They call Orlando the Beast here in Caribbean. Strong move, says Chess Drummer. You see half his face when he sits up. Yep. That's right. Coach Angel, what up, bro? They say he's legit. Oh, ouch. Hold up, though. Knight c6 seems pretty harsh.
Check.
Maybe not, though. Rook takes here. Yeah, I'm kind of back. What's the count, though? 3-4? 3-6. Josh with a slight time advantage again. Yes. Josh first played in the Caribbean in 2010 in Trinidad. Shout out to Dame in the chat. What's up, man? Ricky won. Okay, but he lets him come here, so maybe not. What's the count though? 5. Ooh, now more actually. Yeah, you're down 2 pawns, and this is no good. Ricky H's no good. Yeah, White's just completely winning, but it does take technique. It does take technique because he might be able to draw here. He might be able to. He's going for it. He says no draw. I don't do that. I never went to art school. Not my subject. So queen here, check, and hopefully try to hold this. He's trying anything that he can because there's nothing else. You don't have anything but the queen, and you're not like close enough to do anything. You can't afford to like just push these pawns right now because this is going to queen, and if you don't have any checks, it could be completely over. This is why it takes accuracy. Okay, king e3. Here's a check. You got one off. Okay, king's coming in closer. He says, "I'm gonna just bring the king in. Bring the king closer to the party. Bring the king closer to everybody that I have, all my family. Like, just bring them real close, right? So push, check, and then move out the way. Easy, easy. Walk the king up. Walk the king up. This is the goal. This is what we're doing. White's king is open. Yeah, it is. Oh, that's with check though, big fella. Hold up, you can't be doing that. But maybe you can. Maybe you can. We just see Nakamura sacrifice a pawn in an endgame versus Dubov. Very nice to win that match there. And it was beautiful in an endgame fashion. And as you see here, time is running out. Oh, they both down to low time though. So let's see. Maybe check him. He's going to push 2 as well. He's like, you know what? If you move your queen, I'm going to try to check you as many times as humanly possible. And he's like, I got this check, especially if you try queen f1. So we would check you here. What's next? You got to get out of the way. You got to find the best move here. King here actually is checked both ways. Ouch. Any way you move your king, he's going to check you, and I'm going to come back and snap the pawn. Now it's with check. I can check on the back rank. That's a wrap. That's a wrap. Start a new one. He's going to finish this one out with honor just to see what happens. He hangs the queen, though, dropping the queen right back. Let's see what happens. Let's see if he botches this. All you got to do is move here. And he takes it. Now he's going to make it an easy end game here. Wow. Maybe not that easy, though.
Lose.
And 1-1. The score is 1-1. That was a hard one. Very tough game for him.
Ready.
Tough game towards the end. Here they go. Dreams and ambitions. Orlando plays e4. I'm an e4 player myself, so let's see what happens. Knight f3, knight to c6. And are we playing a Scotch game? I'm more Scotch Gambit. I love the Scotch Gambit. Shout out to Dominic Myers. He know that. But yeah, Scotch Gambit all day and every day. Big fella. What's up, amigos? What's going on? Mike Z. Welcome to the stream. DM no GM. That's funny. Yo, how are you? Welcome to the stream. So this is regular Scotch stuff. Regular Scotch stuff. F4. Queen f2. I do remember this theory. I do remember some of it. I don't remember about what the bishop does. I think you do go this manner, but I just honestly don't remember. And I think you actually castle queen side. But I'm just Scotch Gambit, like it's just not as sharp for me. So yeah, I think I don't know. Did you just drop a pawn? Is this like purposely? Maybe it is because of the fact that like I'm ahead on development. So I've castled. I can move my pieces out very quickly. And his king, you need to figure out what to do. And right now, I actually really have a legit threat of pawn takes. And if you take me, then I develop extremely quickly here with bishop takes f4. Or maybe something like bishop f3 to play rook e1. But actually he plays bishop g7 now. So after pawn takes, queen takes, this is hanging. So like he's like, what do you do? Like, I don't care about none of this. I'm about to just get out the way. That's what he said. Misi's opening, correct. I'm picking Joss in this one. I don't drink or play scotch. Funny. Head down, Lando. Keep going. Yeah, he in the zone. Is all head right here, bro. Focus. Focus mode. Doing a Nakamura. Look at him. Look in the sky right now. Pulling out lines. Then he's like, nah, that don't work. That don't work. But bishop a3 is definitely a concept that's used a lot in the Scotch Gambit as well. We usually in the bishop b4 lines with bishop to b4 early on is when they do that. So bishop a3 is definitely a move to use. And when they can't castle, and now the king is stuck in the center of the board. Oh my goodness, he needs to castle. Like, you don't have anything else to do. Yeah, you have nothing else to do. He is in the center of the board. This is Orlando's attacking grounds, as I played both of them. And Orlando is very, very sharp, just like the Jedi himself. Thank you very much. But he is very sharp and tactical, and this is the kind of stuff he likes. This is the kind of stuff I like. I would have taken on c6 instead, because it does take away the king squares. Look at this, knight b5, just throwing pieces at him. Just throwing. But it might not work. It might not work. It depends. Maybe rook e7 is the next thing. We also can sack here, and even sometimes this, but it just doesn't work right here. This is exactly my kind of position. I think he's trying for bishop to d4, knight g4. It looks like a defensive move, but what do you do about rook e7? Rook e7 is a monstrous move. Rook e7, lean back real quick. But he does have rook d7, so that could be the parry move. Rook here and rook to d7. You have to ask, is knight d6 a thing? If you need more pieces, rook e7. He took on c6. Everyone missed this except Orlando. What do you do? He just, oh, I'm gonna just give up the queen. But I get one too. Oh my goodness. We came to play today. We came to play today. Bishop d4 check. What you thought this was? Hand me the lightsaber. He reached out his hand and the force worked for him. He grabbed his lightsaber and he simply blocked it right in time as he was about to get slashed across the face. Blocked it. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. Then he hits him with a move. What is this? This is the wildest game all day today. We'll talk about compensation. I don't even know what the piece count is. Apparently it's even right now. So he actually takes. Doesn't that lose immediately to bishop takes? Or maybe not. Rook here. He's okay. He's not okay, but he's okay because he's down in exchange, a full exchange here. And there's so much time left on the clock. It seems like they've been taking forever here. Blood on the board. Oh my goodness. They hitting each other with the board. Imagine seeing that at a tournament, right? Check. Oh my goodness. Check. And that's a wrap. That's it. Take him, and it's an easy one. Walk the pawn. Hey, we walking the dogs in the park. We just going for a stroll. It's very simple. It's very simple here.
Victory.
Victory. And there it is.
Ready.
2-1. 2-1. Wow. What a game. What a game. Chess in Quarantine, thank you so much for the raid. Welcome to the stream. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. So let's actually go through this again and look at it from Orlando's point of view. So he just plays a standard e6, d5 setup, plays d4. I usually do this as well. I play c5 and then I play knight to c6, takes, and go from there. Yeah, knight to e8. Okay, interesting. Knight takes, f6. I'm going to solidify my center, make it as solid as possible. Knight to c7 I understand, but I guess after here you have f4. That's probably why he didn't go for it immediately. Yeah, can we see Orlando? I told him to put his camera down. We'll tell him when he takes a break. When the mics come back on, they are in the zone, so don't want to disrupt them or anything. So let's just let him focus. But I did tell him before, like, hey, bro, hey, let's get your face on the camera. So But he's playing strong chess here, and I don't blame him for staring at the computer the way that he is, because I do the same thing. My face is so close to my computer screen sometimes, because I don't want to miss anything. Rook to d8, and I am hitting all of this. Bishop has to move. Okay, now what do? We trying to double as much as we can. Maybe with queen c8 and queen to d7. Hitting this pawn. Capture first. Gotta capture this way? That was a good move. You actually can't, like, that's the problem. And if you take this way, that's less loose. You could go rook b2. Yeah. And then rook to d1. This one hangs the pawn on a3. So you want to go with this rook. Now we need to figure out the blow here. Is there one? Really? Equal or stronger threat? Okay, I like it. I like it. Pinning it. I like it. You might have to, you may have this though. You still may have bishop takes a3. It is a pawn. It is. Bless up for commentary, Canty Cast. What's up? What's going on, Malaku? Welcome to the stream. Yeah, you could just take this, but it is counterplay. I mean, you are leaving a lot of stuff here. And this is not like, oh, you need this pawn. It's very interesting. Very interesting. You got to be extremely careful here. Checkmate 3. Thanks so much. It's great commentating, Canty. Thank you so much. Appreciate the love. Yeah, he's thinking. He in a think tank here. And time's very important. You're down like 40 seconds here. He did. He takes the pawn on a3. The problem here, though, is this is very annoying. This is extremely annoying. If you go here right now, queen to c6 is just an annoying move. Not that it threatens anything right now, but it might be annoying when it comes to, like, defensive these. Well, actually, rook takes d3. And surprisingly, like, here's the thing. Like, there's so much. There it is, right? There it is, okay? The Jedi speaks knowledge. Like, queen c6 is very annoying. It's very annoying. But the problem is rook takes, bishop takes. Well, now the knight's hanging. There's like a lot of stuff going on here because this is hanging due to this, but like this can be pinned. And this is like craziness. So you really have to be in the zone here to think. Pretty sure Orlando is using his laptop, so his screen is tilted that way. Yeah. Canty is the best, but kind of chill today. Waiting for Canty 5 hours commentary when the time is right. Correct. Yeah, it's just chill, you know. We're waiting for the big boy stuff. He just dropped the rook. He just straight up dropped the rook. He has jumped off the deep end. Somebody get him. Send a stretcher. Call him. Call him. Somebody call him. Oh my goodness. He just dropped the full rook. Not half of it. Literally the entire thing. Just bring the queen back to civilization and start a new day. Queen to b8 seems correct. Or rook to d7. Weird move. Very extremely weird. It does give the rook back, but the idea is after queen takes, you can take this with check. And you might be able to defend this knight a little bit better in the checks and all the kind of stuff they got on the back rank. But he has jumped off the deep end of the boat all the way down with a smile. Send the stretcher. That's not a move as he hangs a full rook here. Rook to d8. So same thing. Covering the back rank. You can take this knight, but necessarily you kind of don't want to. Queen takes the knight with check. By the way. Knight to c3, he is just attacking the queen. You just have to bring the queen back, and the next move will be queen to a8. Especially after bishop to b6. So he moves the king out to h3, and at the end of the day, this is just going to be a king hunt now. Bishop to b4, hitting the knight. He has 40 seconds. He just got to close this one out. Wow, e5's on the board. So he's just trying to check him, which I would do the same thing. I'm trying to get as many pieces off as possible. Take that one. I could come back around this way too. I've opened up the rook file. Josh is just trying to survive here. Queen a8 actually is a very sharp move, but he is threatening this, so you kind of just move it. Why don't you just move the knight? Yeah, you have to move the knight. You can go knight e6. Yep, because after takes, then takes. I am also threatening the queen. I'm stopping the checks. Queen a4 will be the only way to try to stop anything. Queen b5, same thing. Rook f8. Whoa.
Time is running out.
Queen takes e5, h6. Says time is running out. Josh is pushing on because he only has 20 seconds. Can he do it in 20 seconds in this sharp position? Wow. Quiet old man walk. Go drink your prune juice. Rook d5. Here's a check. Check on the back rank. 14 seconds here. He's trying to focus in and figure this out. This has to be a win for black. We just have to figure out the technique here, and if he doesn't, he will flag. 8 seconds on the clock. Probably a rook check. You might as well. You got to do whatever you can. Rook h1, I don't believe that is correct in any way, shape, and or form. Wow, that is just not a move, bro. 6 seconds on the clock. Rook takes. There's a check in the center of the board. You might try for that. And rook takes. Uh-oh, that might not work. 4 seconds for Orlando. I don't think he's going to pull this one out. I don't think he's aware he's down that much time right now. Rook to d2. There's a check on the board, and it might be a draw. It might be a draw here. There's another one, and another one, and another one. And there's a draw. He pulled out a draw out of nowhere. Wow, he was completely lost. This is why you don't give up. This is why you just don't resign, especially when big boy money is on the line. 2.5 to 1.5. He saved the draw. The man is a wizard. The man is in the school of the Jedi, as we see the lightsabers in the chat. 100% amazing. Oh, he's mad. That's one of those. Knock everything off the table. I can't believe I drew that game. Flip the board and look at it from Josh's point of view, as that could be a psychological help and build up in confidence when stuff like that happens. Edwin Walker, yo, what up, bro? Knight of 6 was there too. Yeah, no, says Golden Lion. All the plans are through the window. Yeah, he jumped off the deep end, of course, but his time pressure got there, and nice job, Josh, recognizing that his time's low. He needs to figure this out. Let me try to play as tricky as I can, and it worked out as he did end up stealing a draw on that one. So it looks like another Carol Khan here. Which Carol Khan does he play? Oh, this is not. It just was very similar to a K-Roll. This is a Cambridge Springs. Cambridge Springs, I think. Semi-soft, yeah. Okay, Ricky 8. I think this is a... Yeah, this is kind of passive, though. This is very passive. Very passive. Usually you want to do C5, A6, B6, B5 stuff. This is extremely passive, and that's why it looked like a Carol Khan based off the structure, but it's not. And you just kind of have to sit back and wait and like build up a position very nice and slow. If you played a Philidor are positions like that where you don't look to or expect to attack like immediately. You're literally just like building up very strong centers and grabbing space. Man, Orlando is crazy besides command. Come on now, Orlando just struggles in time pressure. Yeah. Wow. At least he's leading, huh? 2.5, 1.5. He's up 1 game in today's match, as we have 11 blitz games. So that's 2, 4 so far. 7 left. So black has a problem with like development. I think rook c8 and c5. Knight d7, that is a move. Okay, we're hitting e5. Rook c8 is going to be really nice with c5 to eventually break this stuff up. You got to break it up. You got to break it up, big fella. Time's pretty good so far, only about a 20-second difference. You don't want it to be more than that. You actually want to speed up if I'm Orlando in this position here. Just speed up a little bit, but it's not as easy to make as many moves so fast when you get here like this. Okay, knight to g5 is on the board. Knight takes. What are we taking with the bishop? Absolutely. Absolutely. I'm just not a fan of the passiveness. Which is Josh is just more of a solid player, extremely solid, and takes his chance as soon as it's there. So mess up, he's gonna find it. He's an extremely solid player. B5, and there it is. Yeah, he's like, oh, now it's time to break. Now bring the tactics. Knight takes c5. The d pawn is extremely weak, but you do have. Oh yeah, he's taking advantage of it right now. He's like, yeah, take it if you want to. I dare you. I dare you. Which it is some compensation now. Okay, some, but I don't think it's enough. I just don't think it's enough. So, and he says the same. Yeah, it's just not enough compensation. Pawn takes, and then rook takes the queen and giving it up. You just have both the bishops, and you have a kind of an advanced pass pawn here, but it's kind of weak. Rook c8 is definitely tactical. All these pieces on this file here, something about to happen. Something is about to happen. That's crazy. He took it too. Dang, what do you do about this? What do you even do about this? Knight takes d5, knight takes a4, knight e4, bishop takes, He really took that pawn. Dang. Honestly, I'm like, okay, he took the pawn. I might have to go really tricky here. Knight e4. Knight e4. I'm pinning this. At least I can get rid of this bishop. Because, yeah, I'm down a pawn. But, like, as you see, like, I don't have any super compensation here. And I need to be careful. Uh-oh. In trouble. In trouble. I don't like this. He's just about to double on the bubble real quick. Like, just dub on the bub. And don't even think about the next thing. Don't think about anything else, but just doubling. Now, maybe you can play Queen A2, because this is quite annoying. But there it is. There's the dub on the bub, big fella. Great commentary. Thank you so much. B Zanger. Welcome. Josh down the score. Just one game. Just one game. There it is. Queen A2 is on the board, and we do take a trade here. Yeah, he's just better. He has a better position. This knight would be better placed on e4. So imagine if we would have played knight e4. There it is now, but we would have been more active. Slightly a move earlier, which does count. Now, he does have back ring issues, but not too much, because bishop f1 covers everything. So you got to be careful. You can't sack anything. He comes back to life, though. Knight c3 jumped off the deep end. Oh, my goodness, found him. Said, oh, caught you slipping real quick. Hit him with a right hook. Bishop takes f7. As you hear him, right, as you can hear him, right. Oh, my goodness. Wow. Wow, 27 seconds on the clock here as Josh might steal this game. He might steal this game.
Check.
Unbelievable.
Check.
Make me a mouse so I can ban the troll. I have to do that. God Daniel X can do that. Akash X God Daniel X, he can actually do it. He has the commands for the chat. He can do it. Just tell him what to do. You just have to put /mod and then username.
Check.
Well, he jumped off. He jumped off, but it's not over yet. Oh, it's basically over here. Yeah, A2. He's gonna queen now. 11 seconds though, or 10 seconds. Now you got to start pre-moving. Rook F6. I would have had on pre-move. This I'm telling you, I got Rook F6 on pre-move, and he loses that game as Josh evens up the score, and he was lost. He was lost that game. He was lost. He's like, whew. I escaped. Now, this is probably when you're going to see their best chess right now, because they filled each other out. It's back even. They were swinging at each other. They dropped, body slamming, back flipping, and now they about even. So now they're really about to go at it. I think this is the time you've been looking for. They're both awake now. They're both like, you can hit me. I can hit you too. Okay, well, let's go now. Now they swing it. Deep in from Quentin. Let's go. Let's go. Don, you're officially a mod. Thanks, National Bliss League, which is Daniel. So many thanks, bro. Yeah, you can do a lot back there. Akash is a mod. Perfect. Yeah, you can mod a few people too that's trustworthy, of course, like CCB Lou. Nathan should be a mod too. And me, actually. Yeah, he's a mod, bro. So, all right. I just want to look through the beginning of the game here, Josh. Here, B3, G3, D4 takes, knight G4, bishop G2, knight C3, takes, castles. Okay, so this is where they are right now. And I tell you right now, Josh is so strong in this position right here. I do know from personal experience, of course, and also what I'm supposed to do now. But he's extremely comfortable, I will say here. He's very comfortable here, and when you know your position, you're better. You can just play better chess, and that's what he's about to do here. I believe sometimes his queen's on C1, sometimes it even gets to A1 in this kind of fashion. Warm up is over, says Mike Z. It's over, big fella. Start a new one, right? Knight to D5, absolutely, and he's doing great. Akash has been knighted, says Master. Uptime. I don't even think we have the they don't have the command set up yet, Quentin. Here we go. So just a solid position here. Solid position. Yep. Bishop versus knight.
Check.
Okay, cool. I just got that. Thanks, Daniel. Whoa. What is this? That's new. This mod view thing. How do I get back to the chat? Okay. Literally trying to find the chat here. Whispers. Oh my goodness. So Daniel just made me a mod and like the chat's gone. So it's like I'm just trying to figure this out real quick. This is ridiculous. What is this? What is all this other stuff? Wow. Yeah, that's not it. I can see it over here though. I think we good now, guys. Okay, we're good. Oh my goodness. I have never. Hey, Akash, did you see that mod thing? When, man, like, it just, everything changed. They got all this new stuff. Just like me and my match against Canty. What happened? I just got back to the chat now. The chat went crazy for some reason. What's up, Action Chess? Welcome to the stream. What happened in our match? Absolutely, I would like to know here. All right, so we back to the chat. Mod view, the new Matrix. Yeah, bro, that mod view was crazy, Akash. It just literally, I was frozen. I never seen something like that. Daniel just made me a mod here, and like I never seen that. That was crazy. So it kind of threw me off here. So we back to the chess now. Now 3, 4, 5, and 3, 4. So we're up a pawn as Josh here. Mod view is trash. Yeah, I just wasn't a fan of that. It was too cluttered. A lot of stuff going on. Just want the chat as usual. So now I think black's doing fine, especially if you're able to double and just increase the pressure here and just stay right there. So he got a pawn back, but now he's doing the same. Ooh, defend and attack at the same time, big fella. Then you can't even come back. What do you do about this? Oh my goodness. You might be in a lot of trouble, or not. It might be drawish, honestly. Well, I mean, this is scarier than it is for black, especially with this being held here. So this is going to be a lot of bit. It's going to be a lot of finesse. A lot of finesse. Double on the 7th. That's right. A lot of finesse here.
Jack.
F6. Or do you? Maybe not. I don't know. Going for another draw here? Another draw? F6, he goes to the back rank, huh? Is that what he's worried about? I think that's what he's worried about. Yeah, and they're going to take a draw here probably. Yeah, and there they go. They repeat, and there's the draw. Man. Wow. There's another draw, guys. 3 and 3. 6 games have been played so far. 3 to 3. Black has a draw in the pocket. Yeah. Yeah. It's 3 to 3. 3 to 3. Interesting. What is this? I don't know what this is. Anyone know what this is? Anyone ever heard of this opening? Honestly, I just don't know what this is. I mean, you can get good positions as black here. After takes, queen takes, king takes, c6. That pawn structure, old Indian. You know what? I do know that, Mike Z. I just thought it was more like bishop e7 first or knight to d7. And then do e5. But I guess that is correct. e5, because taking, and then playing c6. Having a pawn on c6 and e5 at the same time is a very strong pawn structure, as weird as it looks. It's extremely strong, but it controls literally 3 out of the 4 squares in the center. Usually it's these three. So it's like super cool. But so that was the idea of pawn takes, and like, yeah, he's getting his right to castle away, but he can tuck his king on c7 and have an excellent game. Black's doing fine. So let's see. Old Indian, yeah. Are you top 100 Fide? Not yet. Not yet. But I got an option to play e4, knight f3 in that move order. Yes, I believe that, by delaying knight b to d7, but usually knight b to d7 before e5. Canty, did you see I hit 365 badge on Chessable yesterday? I won 1,000,000 points in a day and got 961, but they went for maintenance and I didn't make it. Oh, wow. That's crazy, bro. I saw you going ham. I was like, yo, every time I was like refreshing, you had 100,000 points more. I was like, how are you doing that? Like, this is ridiculous. But I saw you putting in work. Don't know the name, but a lot of black players are prepared in these type of lines, which is castling is forfeited. I studied like 9 hours. I know, bro. You just put in work because I was there too. I put in that work too. Pawn takes, queen a5. I like black's position just because of this. But the bishops are very good at defending this kind of position. f4. Bishops, you know, this is going to be nice. So I can't easily just swing in here without backup. And on the other hand, white's actually bringing some pressure to the opposition. He also hits you with a tempo, which this is very good at understanding. Orlando's very good at understanding this position right now. And of course, on the other hand, like this looks like an attacking position due to the bishops. I can push f4 and f5. If you can't utilize what this is, then it doesn't matter to me. Knight here, it does allow knight d5, but there's f4. I can't go here or here. I'm in a passive position. I have to back up. So you have to keep pushing forward. f5 you can see being a move. Knight d5 looks like a move. Bishop f3, I guess so. Maybe bettering the pieces just a little bit. But there probably was more aggressive moves like f5 immediately. Or knight to d5 to do something else. Now queen a5, I'm putting some pressure on your position. probably going to capture this. And I can't hit this. Can't even go this way. Knight d5, yeah. But now you have to do it at the cost of trading, which now it softens white's attack. So if white had any kind of attack, it has now been softened if we trade queens. And I probably would have took the queen. But you do have to do this. I guess there's nothing to do, is what he's saying. Not nothing to do, but there's no threats. No threats to black's position, so I can snag a pawn. Queen to b3 looks scary. Both of these moves look scary, but one of these are forced. So let's see what we do. One of these are forced, big fellas, so you better choose wisely. Hello, Jimmy. Maddie has arrived. Let the battle begin. What's up, Matt? Welcome to the stream, bro. White is better here, absolutely. AJ Canty, what's good, brother, man? Really mean. What's up, man? What's up? We in here, big fella. Welcome to the stream. Hope you're doing well. Queen b3 and queen c4 are the only moves. If queen b3, you might have rook a3 and then queen b5. My queen looking crazy. Queen literally might be trapped. I'm just being honest, guys. The queen might be trapped. I don't really know how he's getting out of these. There's too many, right? Rook a3 is like automatic. Bishop d1, okay, same, but I can go here and run this way. That was the idea of keeping the bishop here, because the bishop, now I can run away. I might be able to get away, but not at the cost of some material. At a full rook, big fella, please give me everything. Everything must go sell. Oh my goodness. Knight takes the rook, and this is on clearance or free. Knight takes, and bishop takes f4. I'm doing fine here as white. Knight d4, yeah, I have that covered. I have everything covered, actually. Knight to c7, I'm going to just come up a clean rook and have a nice day. Queen to f5. What's the threat? No checks. You can't take this. Probably bring the knight out, and that's what he does. But he has 29 seconds to finish it, though. Oh, that's actually Josh. So Josh is actually down on time. So yikes, that's a queen chat. Yeah, queen c4, knight b6 says how. Well, that's what happened. Big fella says Mike Z. Love to see commentary, Canty. Respect. Thank you so much, Filthy Casual. We in here just got off the work day. What's up, J Dub? Welcome to the stream. This one is done. Absolutely, it is done. But of course, we have seen him swindle a draw before. Okay, he was down a full piece in this kind of time control. Victory. Now the difference is, yeah, he was down 20 seconds. So he's like, yeah, I'm just gonna chalk that one up. You win that one. On to the next game. And that's 7 games with 4 games to go here. As it's a tie game, guys. Tie game, man. Opening few days summer classes. Lots of ready students or needy students. Okay, needy students. Yeah. So we're back to this again. I think this is his like bread and butter stuff almost. Essentially, flip the board. Look at it from Orlando's point of view here. Now with Orlando, what we got going on? This looks like a BOGO kind of. Just a nice way to play against the English. Yeah, this is one of the aggressive ways to play against the English. It's really nice. You have a nice pawn structure here. You should play to the side that your pawn structure points to, and it's pointing this way. So we need to play in this manner. I'm a King's Indian player, so I would play stuff like knight to h5, probably prepping it with g6 due to knight h5 having problems when you move it there, because like knight takes e5. For instance, even that move would have hit this knight. But I wanted to play g6, knight h5, followed by knight f4, so I could take back with a knight on f4. Now, it's kind of different when we play f5. It's not as good after pawn, and he does play it, but pawn takes, bishop f3. And I'm about to get rid of this. Like, you cannot keep this bishop on the board. Not with me here. So bishop f3 is probably going to be a move, or f3, but that makes this look gross. So you need to do something right now. d4, this is why I play g3 in the English, avoids this structure. Yes, yes. GG Lando says love yours. Yeah, I like black in these structures, absolutely. Bishop is doing nice here, but I think he's trying to shut him out. That's why you should wait to prepare f5, because it'd be nicer to have a pawn here than it is to have nothing here. As surprising as it looks, or like, oh, it looks good, but like looks are very deceiving in chess. So it's it looks excellent, but you can't really do as much as you think you can. If you had an extra pawn here, prepping with g6, knight h5, then playing f5 and capturing with the pawn, you have a bigger chance of an attack. You can play king g8 after you open the g file in that manner and use the rook and the bishop together. So it's usually a little bit better. Knight to f6, I like this move, threatening the bishop. But again, bishop f3 actually may run into e4 or even knight to e4. I think that's a little riskier though. It's just voluntary pin. You usually don't want to do that. Dynamicism from both sides. This is a long-term weakness, but I have 2 bishops. Not for long, though. So let's see. Maybe bishop e2. Yeah, just get back. Keep these bishops and see what happens here. I would love, again, to have my knight on f4, but that chance is long gone, so we might have to do something else. Knight to e4, maybe followed by knight to f4, and just going into this kind of structure. You really have nothing else to do. Knight takes c3. Look at this man hitting him with the tactics. Big fellow with the tack wax real quick. Knight takes c3, queen takes, pawn takes d4, bishop takes, knight takes d4. Thank you for the pawn. Now the pawn doesn't say that the game is over, and white does have slight compensation on the 7th rank after rook e1 down to e7, hitting this kind of thing. But at the same time, tactics win games. I tell my students this all the time in Jedi school. Queen to c2 is the move played, or actually, sorry, bishop to e2. Or bishop d3, bishop d3. So maybe just take this one too, but you are hitting 1-2. I not really care about this one too much though. I don't really care about this one way too much. Yeah, I think I would sacrifice this one unless the knight could get here. You would have to go here and here to get there. That's a very good way to sacrifice it, because your knight got to do something. You can't get it out, so you're pretty forced to take this actually. Yeah, and then bishop takes. I step up out the way. Have a nice day. And bishop to d2. What else is next? Knight f4. Knight f4 is really strong. I think it's just eliminating his bishop, making his pawn stronger, and the pawn structure can be gross. Dub on the bub real quick. Queen g5. There's too many threats. The arrows can be more from a Jedi like myself. Knight to e2. Queen h4 hitting h. Oh, ouch! I'm hitting two things at the same time. At the same time, big fella. Watch yourself. Don't block with your face. So there's a lot of stuff going on here right now. A lot of stuff going on. Bishop f5. That looks gross. That looks scary. But, I mean, this looks extremely scary, guys. Maybe d3. d3 is, like, sharp. That's real sharp. I'm blocking this. If you take with the queen, I got knight f4. Lean back. Drop the mic. d3. Oh, he found it. He found it. Knight f4.
Check.
Oh my goodness. Bishop takes g2. Even better than knight f4. Hit that man with the move.
Check.
Wow, that was beautiful. I
Check.
told you, man. Oh my goodness. He didn't went to that school. I'm telling you, he didn't went to that school. He has went to the school of the Jedi, big fella. Rook takes f2 and queen takes, and this is a wrap. This is a wrap. This is a wrap. Yep. Queen takes, and he's going to keep fighting because he only has 20 seconds left. Queen e3 hitting this. So what do we do? Check.
Check.
You got to be fast. He needs to do this fast. And if he does not do it fast, if he fails to do it fast, Josh will steal
Time is
another draw
running out.
away from this. He will steal another draw as he done it before. Orlando too strong. It was beautiful, right? Absolutely. Absolutely. Yeah, I played Orlando, and I'm a tactics slugger. My favorite player is Tao. So we had many games like this. Many games. Very nice. Okay, so
Check.
King h1, because you can't go king g1. Queen here anyway. How do you defend everything? You can't. But he does have 13 seconds. So he's gonna try to rook f2. You can't think about these things. You can't think about these things. You have to move now. Everything should be on pre-move. You are in a lot of trouble if you do not pre-move. 9 seconds on the clock. He's trying to be accurate here, but you need to simplify it in a way. You got to take it. Yeah, you could have saved a lot of time here. King to f8. Now you need to move your queen to the dark squares just to avoid that kind of stuff. And he did it. He did it. You got to get, 6 seconds on the clock. Look at, why is he thinking? Why is he thinking? I don't know. I don't know. He's trying to mate him. 5 seconds on the clock. Okay, here we go. 4 seconds. Is he going to do it? Is he going to find it? 3 seconds on the clock. And he found the mate. Wow, he found the mate. And he goes up 2 games there. This is the biggest lead we've seen so far. It was neck and neck. They were swinging at each other. They was running through doors and windows, hitting each other with anything that they could find. And now he goes up a second game here. Let's look at it from Josh's point of view and see if Josh, this is like a must-win situation for Josh. Must-win situation. He's playing a King's Indian defense, so I've never seen him actually play this. So very interesting. He's very versatile. I will say that. It's pretty nice. So let's see what happens now. Knight to c6. I'm a big King's Indian fan myself, and actually when we play this, we get into this line. Well, this is not King's Indian though with f4. It's almost like it's a 3-pawn. Like, I don't get it. It's like this is so weird. Like, I probably never faced this ever. But I have faced the 4 pawns, but I faced the 3 pawns when it was like this without the f-pawn. Completely weird here. Completely weird. So Knight to c6 is a move, and a lot of times you have to break with e5 or else he does, and you're in trouble. I think Josh had to break with e5 right here, and after pawn takes, and all that other taking stuff, knight to g4, hitting that pawn again, and you're just playing dynamic as you should be. In this position, black may be in some trouble, especially if I can get g4 in. Now this is hanging, so bishop e3 is a move. Bishop e3 is defending. Also knight e2. This is probably better just to play c3 to bolster the center. f6 is going to happen. You need to break up the center. There's nothing else to do about it. It's just a modern close cousin of the KID. I believe that. Thank you, hot. Thank you. Appreciate it. Austrian attack of the park. Yes. Excellent commentary from Anti-Electron 9. Appreciate it. Thank you so much. The Beast, says Annie 1001, talking about Orlando. Bishop to g4 with knight takes d4 being the intention, and bishop e3 to defend that. What do you actually do? Maybe queen d7, but that seems passive. You want to get another piece here, but a passive move might destroy everything. You might lose on the spot with a passive move from black. So he says, not today, big fella. I got to do something. I got to stop the bleeding. f6, he breaks up the center because there's two sides to a center. The person that defends it and the person that attacks it. Thank you very much. You can take that. I tell that to my students. So, but that is correct. And he has broken up the center. Now he's a little bit more dynamic. Pretty nice. Got to move his bishop. Maybe just take it and just keep the flow going. Just keep the flow going. We're just flowing right now. You know, we're just flowing. Just take the knight. Knight d5. Yeah, knight d5. And we seem okay. We seem okay now. It's a perk Austrian attack. Yeah, maybe take with the bishop. I like how, well, queen takes though. I got an eye on here. I'm going to take with my queen. Yeah. Because I keep an eye on this, and rook d8 is going to put some uncomfortable pressure here. So he takes it and says, I don't want none of that. Pawns are undoubled now. And let's see what happens. 3 to 6 versus 3 to 6. Even on pawn structure here. Queen's slightly better placed than the counterpart due to rook f1. We need some active squares. Queen f5 though. That might be a move. Queen f5 in a what is that? Carol Khan fashion. He played queen f6 instead. I just wanted to try to bring the pawns a little bit closer. But queen f6, I understand, keeping them on and play for a little bit more play. You just got to be careful. I am not on the attack here as black. I'm really kind of on the defense. Rook f8, correct, because he's just a little bit more active. He could check me, but that if he has to do this, then that means I'm doing kind of good. That means I'm doing, and actually he took with the bishop instead. I probably would have took with the king just to centralize my king a little bit more, because we are going to an endgame, so it's not a it doesn't have to be as safe anymore with just the queen and the same color bishop. If it was opposite color bishops, it'd be different. It'd be a little bit different. But because it's the same color bishop, I mean, you know, I can bring my king to the center a little bit, and that's what he's doing. I'm bringing my king to the center. I don't have to worry about too many attacks because you can't coordinate these two as much as you can with a light square bishop or, you know, something else, right? Come on, purple inkiters. Okay. King f7, g4. What's next? e5? Nah, probably don't want to do that. It's definitely a risky move. Queen b6, moving back. I probably just want to sit around. You got to find where the squares are on the board that are holes. This is a hole. This looks kind of weak, but not really because the bishop can come here. So honestly, objectively, pretty even. Pretty even. As long as I can't break through and make a pass pawn. As you see, he's going back to where he just was. I mean, this could like be a drawn kind of position here. Now, you got to be careful. He is eyeing this pawn, so I want to keep pressure on his. So probably just go back. Queen a5. I mean, a little risky, or like just different. You know, just different. Queen a5. Not really going anywhere. Not really doing anything. Purple win, just cooling. Watching Orlando play some strong chess. Keep a nice win over Goddamn X. You're large. Hey, what's up? Love yours. Nice stream from Golden Lion, he says. e5. So he did go for this. I figured this would eventually be a thing after if there's no like good checks. He can't do nothing crazy to you. Pawn takes, bishop takes. Oh, wow, nice. Queen f1. He wants to hit him with a discovered check. Maybe king e6 temporarily. He's placed queen to d2 to pin him. Bishop can't actually move. Oh, and he coming in the back way. Hey, the back door is open. Hello, I'm coming in through the back. I'm coming in through the back, big fella. Oh, watch yourself. There's checks everywhere. You better watch yourself now. I think this might be a draw. Oh, it's not a draw. Oh my god, draw what? Okay, I don't own a pencil. Oh my goodness. This might be over.
Check.
This might be over for real. Gotta run a lesson. Great job, Canty, big fella. Thank you so much, Mike Z. See you later, bro. Queen check. king here. Check. D7. Does that work? No, it doesn't. Okay. C7's on the board. Queen F1. Wow, yeah. I guess the queen needed to stay on the queen side. Correct. Yeah, but he should have just shuffled back and forth, I think. And then he did break a little bit. I think it was just an error. He just kind of messed it up because I think black literally did get a. I think he broke through. I think white was fine. He broke through. So it's 5 seconds on the clock. He's checking. He's checking him. He's checking him. Uh-oh. 3 seconds on the clock. He needs to move. He needs to move. Oh my goodness.
Check.
Oh, 0.6 on the clock. Oh my goodness, he found it. He found it. Wow. Wow.
Ready.
6-3. Josh is down 3 games at this point. We have to stop the bleeding here. He has to do something here. Either there's 2 ways to go here. We've seen many matches go like this. There's 2 ways to go. Either he just like, you know what, I'm done with blitz and I'm going to make it all up in bullet. Or, you know, you're just going to keep fighting and try to even it out, you know, because it's tough. You need to use some energy too as well and save some energy for the bullet portion because everything changes. You might need to change up your game plan. So many things could happen here. So, but he's down 3 games here with 2 games to go. 2 games to go in the blitz portion. So technically, actually, he's already lost the blitz portion. So Orlando has won the blitz portion of today's match. Orlando should have been a surgeon. Good to go. Let's go, Josh. The beast on fire. Needs to change something, says Chess Drummer. Correct. Absolutely. Shout out to Jan, but I realized I had to change something when we got the bullet. I was like, bro, he moving too fast. So I had to play some old stuff that back in the day that actually helped me win the match. I was like, bro, this is ridiculous. He's just too fast. And as you see, he'd be tearing it up. Every Sunday night, he'd be like winning the bullet, bro. Every night. Every Sunday. So shout out to Jan. Pushing tight, big fella. That's a piece. That takes. Yes, correct. Here. Yeah. That's a piece. These kind of structures, I've lost a knight 2 or 3. He lost a piece already. He did. I've lost a knight many times in the same fashion. Okay, I've lost a knight many times here. I think what was this like a? Let me see. Yeah, correct. Finchetto variation, and you get all caught up. Yeah, and I do this too. What you're supposed to play is C5, which is actually in the chat. He had to play C5. Correct. That's called a Zagreb variation. I'm very good with that myself. I have my own lines and some other stuff that I've made up through there, so that helps out. Now, is he still losing a piece? Hold on, what happened there? What did he take? Oh, he took a pawn, so he gave up a piece. He did. Okay, 3, 4, 5, or did he? 3, 4, 5. Wait. What happened? How did he not lose a piece there? He didn't lose a piece. He somehow got out of that. He took on D5 because this is hanging. Oh, I thought this knight was here for some reason, because usually that's not a thing. So he actually didn't lose a piece at all. He actually hit that man with a move, like hit him with the sink. Oh, he already down. Kicked him on the ground and then did everything else and got the knight up out of there. And now at the end of the day, he is down in exchange, but he didn't lose a piece, and that's a thing that could help. What's up, guys? What's going on? What's up, Canty with the great commentary? I like the background. Thanks, Finis. Yeah, we got a green screen. Got some new stuff. What's up, guys? What's up, left hand? Welcome to the stream. So white just has to convert this, or at least try to. Yeah, I think white can convert this. I mean, this is weak, but you do have attacking the king is not ideally realistic. And I say that because you don't have a good prospects on the side of the board. All your pieces, you have a light square bishop, so how does that help? This rook looking, not that it's looking crazy, but it doesn't do anything to the side of the board. And you don't have open files or diagonals to do anything. So he chose the right decision here to dub on the bub here. Double up, and maybe even sacrifice the material back due to this pass pawn being nice right here. You might be able to sacrifice this material right back. Take with the bishop, and then you have a pawn already guarded by the bishop that you can escort right through, and the queen's able to escort the a7 square. I think I probably would have went for that because realistically it's extremely hard to break through right now besides e4, e5, which I think that's probably next. But he also has this he's attacking. It's weird. It's weird kind of stuff. Weird. It's not, and this knight's super strong. I think you're eventually going to have to sacrifice some material back eventually. So he played rook here, maybe bishop c6. Okay, he's playing very aggressive here due to rook b8 being a threat, and bishop to c8 because he took his rook from the back rank. So now we might as well just sit here We don't know what's next, but we need to sit here. Knight e6, blocking the diagonal. Because my next moves was honestly going to be bishop g2 in this way. But now I could do it this way because the knight's gone. I think I just sit here. That's out. GG, start a new one. What are we doing? Why are we still playing here? That's a resignation on the spot.
You lose.
On the spot. There it is. There it is. And he swings back. 6-4.
Ready.
What's up, fellas? What's going on, Dynamic Chess? Welcome to the stream. Let's go. Still losing, but more resistant. Yes, sir. Yeah, more resistant. Right. That's exactly what it is. Still losing, more resistant. That's exactly what it was. So, Josh with the Carol Khan again. Very trusty.
Check.
Very trusty. What do you do when you get to come in and chosen out first? Says Niners rules. So he's playing a Caro again here. He's playing this kind of Carol Khan, which this is the way you play it in knight c3, knight takes c4. This is correct. h3. So Josh is going for this again. We have seen him play this, I think, in the first 2 games we saw him play this way with h5 and h4. And yeah, he played like this. He put the knight on f8, and it was just a long grinding game. And I think it did after a while got pretty dynamic, especially with the pawns lined up this way in this pawn structure. a6 and b5, bishop b7, I'm assuming, to go in this manner. And you're trying to use this pawn for something. Check. I don't understand his next move though. Maybe he just wanted to get his king away, but g6 is about to shut him out. So I don't understand what that was about. Maybe getting a king over here, and sometimes in some cases coming around this way, and you're able to do it with check, which saves you time. That's a tempo. Very important in chess, of course. So that is something to do. It also helps him get away from the center. So if you ever had random check, yeah, it is random, but at the same time, it does help him get away from the center. If we do trade off everything and go to an endgame, you're a little bit further away from the center than I am. So this check sometimes is very useful in these kind of positions. Just depends on what your next plans are. Pawn takes, knight takes d4 seems correct, and make no weaknesses for white. No weaknesses at all. Maybe rook takes, and then swing that boy over to the other side of the board. This is my kind of chess. Swing it over here. I'm using every piece I got. Everything I have. This pawn on a2 trying to mate you somehow. So rook takes d4 and rook a h4 would have been a thing. But knight takes, there are no weaknesses for white, so objectively it's a very good position to have. Very good position to have. This bishop's loose. Loose pieces lose games. It's undefended. Got to be very careful, and it is white to move. Knight to f5, hit him with tempo. Bishop f8 to defend this side of the board. Something else to do now. Bishop d4, rook d4 is coming, or rook e1 for this. White's just attacking, but again, you'll always see this in Carol Khan positions where you'll think that you're just crushing black, and black just slowly comes back and plays f5 and plays f4 and then try to get the queen to g5. And then you're like, I thought I was winning. You never were. Sometimes it's like that in Carol Khan. That's why it's a tricky opening. It's very popular now too. It wasn't as popular as it is today, but it was. It's very tricky stuff, and it's a fight. And now you see he's trying to. Okay, look, got my bishop. Look at this. These were all almost on dark squares, right? Almost. But I mean, look at this. My bishop's a monster. Now we trade him off. Bishop's a monster. Now it's gone. Queen c, yeah, Queen c7, knight d5. Ooh. That's a strong knight, and I think he just, you know, he's at terms with it. Like, you know what? I gotta let you have it. I'm gonna trade the rooks. I'm gonna come back around. There's no check, so I might go rook d8, but he has knight e3. Very draw-like, very even position. So he tries the other diagonal or file. Tries the other file. Now I'm just gonna take over this file nice and slow. And you see how slowly black just came back here. The Carol Khan, and you have to know ideas over moves when it comes to openings. A lot of times that helps you remember moves and do stuff and like just come up with creative ideas and stuff when you remember ideas over everything else. Now I'm not a huge Carol Khan player, but I do know ideas wise is that white's trying to mate all the time, because that's what I do. I'm trying to mate them all the time. Some lines are a little bit different, but black always, not always, but black, if they're playing super good and solid, that's why Karpov liked it. You know, they eventually just stop your attacks. Once you're done attacking, black starts to do their own thing. So they just defend. The idea or the logic behind it is defend everything and defend, and then when I'm done defending, then I'm going to press forward. And that is a different kind of mindset to have, because I'm just not into that. I'm more into like, I'm sacking everything and I'm going to mate you in 17 moves. Rook to d4, knight takes, and b4. Knight here, and we coming around a back way, and look at this. Miraculous here. So it seems like black's doing amazing. Now these 3 pawns are annoying, and this knight's a monster though. King, again, remember, guys, he was on H8, so this is extremely tough coming back around here. Might slightly better because of his majority is fertile, yes. They actually did say queenside majority, right? Queenside majority over kingside majority, something like that. In-game stuff. But he's around here. Here it is. He hit him with this. So, okay, he's trying to figure it out. Oh, you can't take that. You cannot take that. And he's threatening to take this. So how many moves is he away? This is what you have to ask. How many moves is he away from queening? I probably wouldn't have done that, but let's see. It probably would have been 1, 2, 3, right? You have to get here. Now we have to break through, okay? Because he needs 3 moves. He needs this, and then he needs 4, 5, 6, because he got to move the knight and queen it. There's a lot to do. So he pushed the pawn. Ooh. Ooh, what a move, big fella. That was strong. So I might have to take this way and only worry about this one. Only worry about this one. King here, get around there. He's like, yeah, I'm going to get around too then. You going, I'm going. Very simple. I can't approach with my king. So this is very, very Zugzwang-ish. Knight of 6. I don't understand the check. Where's he going? He just checked him just to check him. Oh, ouch. Yeah, I think he had to keep that knight there. I think white might be good here, but it could be drawish. It could be very drawish here. I mean, we'll see. We'll see. 10 seconds on the clock. He's like, nah, no draw, bro. I don't draw anything. Thanks for the subs, bro, from Dynamic Chess. Appreciate you. He went the other way. Nice break. Good stuff. Man. Wild, right? Wild. King to F4. Check. Out the way. Knight F2. 3 seconds. He got 3 seconds. Yeah, he gonna flag. He is going to flag. It's no time. Whoa, I saw that go to 0. I literally saw that go to 0.
Check. You lose.
Yeah, and that's a wrap. And that is it, boys. That is the blitz portion. That is the blitz portion. The chat going crazy. All the games that y'all have played. It was wild. Nice stuff. Nice show for all of us. That was amazing. Absolutely. But now the score ended in 6-5 as Orlando takes the blitz portion of today. Now we move on to the bullet portion. But before that happens, you guys can take a quick break. 2 to 3 minutes. Get some water or whatever. Do whatever you got to do. Phone a friend. Whatever you want to do there. But come back in 2 to 3 minutes, and then we'll start the bullet portion of today's match. Wow. So I have him muted right now, but or I'm muted for them. Nice comeback. Much needed wins from Dynamic Check. Nice, says Finish 41. Do glasses help your chest? Now, you know what? I was born with these. They actually, well, they give you these in Jedi school. For me, as I became a Jedi, they just put them on my face. So it just helps with the force, you know, but that's just how it goes. Appreciate the love. Good games, fellas, says Maximus. I have speed. I have to speed up my brain now. You got to speed up your brain now, yeah. Who's your favorite for Bullet? I've played both of them in Bullet, and I'm even. We're even, like, I have an even record with Orlando, and I'm up 1 game with Josh. But I do know, man, Bullet, that's a tough one. That's a tough one. I don't know. I don't have a favorite for Bullet because they both, man, they both hard. They both, I was like, so they both swinging. I'm like blocking with my saber, hitting with the force, hit them twice, strike, win 1, drop another one. Dang, okay, win 2, and then like they monsters, right? So it happens. Like, I don't know. I don't know who's gonna win that one, bro. I have no idea. We in here, he says. No idea. Canty call me? This is from Nathan. All right, Nathan, I'm about to call you right now. So Nathan Kelly is one of the producers here. So I'm going to mute myself, guys. Stay in the chat. I have to take this call from Nathan.
New message for you.
Yo, Canty. Oh, you see?
New message for you.
Just a look. Oh,
All right, guys. So we're back to it. So here we go. We're back to it, and this was the blitz portion is over. Now we're going to move right into the bullet portion of today's match, which this is going to be 10 games. This is the final 10 games. All should be played here, and we will go from there. So you guys, we are ready. When you are, you can send a challenge. I'm going to mute myself now so you won't be able to hear me, and you get right into it. Somebody send a challenge for bullet, and we get started now. All right, guys. So we back. We back. They about to play some bullet. Here we go. Let's go, says I'm Z-Sig. This is the bullet portion right here. Let's get it. Let's get it. Here it go. Here it go. Somebody sending a challenge on their end. Let's get busy, says D. Wyman. This is, hey, this right here, this about to get crazy. I don't know who the favorite is. They both nasty. They both super fast. We about to see right now. I'm just waiting. Waiting for one to send a challenge here. Don't see them playing yet. Don't see them playing yet. There they go.
Ready.
There they are. And here's the bullet portion, guys. The bullet portion of today's match. So Orlando is up. Let's just look at it. Let's watch this. Well, we're gonna look at it from this point of view. Let's do that real quick. All right. So same stuff. They didn't even switch it up. They haven't even switched it up. They're playing bullet chess here. And that's okay to keep the same stuff, especially if it's working for you. Now, a lot of times, even psychologically, just to gain time. Ooh, and he's down time right now. You can't be taking that much time in bullet games here. But with that being said, a lot of times it's good to switch it up, especially have something else prepared, something different. Or even if you have been looking at your opponent's games before the match, you can do something and look at their losses. This is a huge Jedi tip I'm giving you right now. If you got a cage match coming up, look at the losses, see what they have problems with, and maybe play that in the bullet portion, as that's a Jedi tactic used only here at the Jedi School. So B4 is on the board now as we have bullet here. Bullet chess, let's see what happens. Okay, A5. Yeah, let's see what happens. He turned up right now. The man is turned up right now. Rook takes B1. Queen to C8. Oh my goodness. My man's. I hear you. I think he should stick to chess though. Here, B5. Rook takes. Man, he in the zone though. He in the zone. Everybody moving pretty nicely. Hit him here. Okay, that's not a thing though. Takes D7, but ooh, yeah, that does it. Oh my goodness, that does it. You can't have two pawns. You can't do this and live to see and tell the day. Oh, look at him. He's so turned up right now. Oh my goodness, he turned. Get that man. He's so turned. Oh, he in the zone. Uh-oh, he in the zone. Imagine he in his Orlando with the rhythm. Yeah. Roast him, Canty. Oh, he turned up. Look at this man. Look at this man playing bullet at the same time in the zone right now. Knight to D4 is coming. Bishop to B6. Josh is always stone cold. Never emotion. A little bit, but stone cold. Stone cold. I'm just here so I don't get fined. I'm just here so I don't get fined. But precision though. Coming to work. Coming to work, bro. Josh will work you. Keep playing, right? So, man, strong. Different styles, I would say. I think Orlando's super tactical. And I think Josh is tactical, but he's very solid first. Very solid first. I think this is hanging, though. Score is 7-5. 7-5, Orlando's win. He won the first bullet game.
Check.
I wonder, like, what do you do here? Takes, C6, right? You can't let him take anything. D4, maybe back that boy up. Oh, snap and then go the other way. Okay, I feel it. I feel it. Stuff's going on in the center. Got to be careful with this. King d6 takes. No good for black. No good on this side of the board at all. His king's advancing. You got to be very careful of letting his king get in here and take these pawns. That might be out. I mean, draw wise, you know, you might be taking a draw here or not. They like no draw. Okay, this is hanging, but this is hanging, but these pawns are nice, and he's able to snag. This is about to get very, very technical. Very technical. Uh-oh. I think he got it. That's a wrap. Start a new one. You are too far away, it seems like. I think he's too far away. Push. They're pushing at the same time. Who gets there first? Who gets there first? And he does. It's a wrap. It's over. Josh is like, I'm not going down like that, bro. And flexed real hard. He just flexed real hard. He didn't really do it, but he did it in his brain.
You lose.
So he flexed real hard. 7-6. Wow. All right, let's look at it from Josh's point of view. Rook was defending the pawn. Why didn't take the pawn? Yeah, correct. Take. Knight f4. Yeah, all day, every day. Might as well. It's just a nice square to have. But he didn't want it. He said h6. I'm just out the way. Bring the knight back around. Yeah, I just don't like playing like this as black here. Just don't. You know, I'll play something else. So Josh turned up with the mic. Yeah, he was turned up. He won that game. He was turned. He was like turned up. Shout out to Corbla. I'm sure he's watching too. But if you're not, Corbla has a video on Facebook. I don't know if you guys ever saw his video. It's an old video that he beat the 2400. I remember that. He beat him in blitz or something and then got up and ran around, arms up, screaming. Oh my goodness. I think it was a blitz tournament. It was literally a tournament, you know, blitz tournament. So it's just funny. That was funny. That just reminds me of that. Does Josh ever show emotions? I don't think that. First Josh Shang. Yeah, Josh Shang's an IM now. I remember that, bro. Me too. That's what it reminds me of when he got turned up like that. C5. Oh yeah, back rank anyway. So yeah, Josh is gonna. He should pull this one out. The idea is bring the king over here to hold everything, so the rook's able to get around. So you need to bring this king over first and release the rook. So he saw that. Now you got to get behind the pawn. Rook behind the passed pawns. This is an easy win for black. Easy win. Walk it up. Yeah, walk it up. Hello, coming to see you. Front door is open. What do you think this is? Start a new one. He was like, uh-oh. You see, usually when you're losing, you start to, you don't actually, and now he tied it up too. You see, the singing usually stops, and it happens all the time. Singing or dancing or anything stops. Talking sometimes stops when you win more games. And I've done that a lot, meaning like I'm stone cold face killer guy that don't say nothing and just destroy you on the board. I use more of my energy on the board than I do anywhere else, of course, and that's just they teach me. You know, they teach me that Jedi school. It's what we do. But you can also be very, very good at both. Sometimes even the music will help you. It gets you in the zone, gets you in the right mindset, confidence. You forget who you playing sometimes, and you just listen to the music, and you can actually play really good. Rook to b1. b4 is on the board. Knight to e4. Knight a2. That's gross. Gross. Knight e4, but then f5 was like not fun. Takes. Okay. Check out the way. Can I join the league? You absolutely can. Nathan, hit him with the link. Hit him with the link, please. It's nblchess.live or .com, but they have it. They're gonna put it in the chat in a minute.
Victory.
Victory. Wow. He says yes, man, bro. He's so turned up. Oh my goodness, this is the hypest we've ever seen here in a live match. This is the most we've ever seen hype wise. Close match, absolutely. 8-7, 8-7, and there's still. This is not that we haven't seen this. I think Cameron did this in a match, or was it Remy? I don't remember, but they were doing the same thing no matter what, and they just kept doing the same thing over and over and over. And of course, in bullet chess, one of the things you need to do is play stuff you know, not stuff you don't know, or you're just learning, or you're just studying. That's a terrible thing. Now I like black's position here, very flexible. I got my pieces out. Yeah, I have a isolated pawn, but I got threats. Bishop g6 is one. I'm bringing this rook over is another one. Knight e4 would have been good. Yep, knight b3. Yeah, black's just flexible. When you got this flexibility, it feels good. You play better. Rook c8 was a little bit better. Yep, due to that, and also this nice looking, not looking too good, but. Now it is. Knight takes c5. It was pretty good here too, but let's see what happens, right? Bishop b4, hitting the knight, knight to c3, snap on d1. Automatic. Automatic. Trade it all off. Trade it all off. Check. Maybe hit him here and try to come around the back way. Could be a thing. Hey Nathan, why so serious? What's up, Mark? Mark Esserman. Hi, James. Interesting match. Yo, Mark Essie. What up, bro? Mark Esserman in the building. Mark, can we get you in the ring? Yeah, Mark, it'd be nice to have Mark hang out here. Have Mark up here in the ring one time for the one time. And it's tied up. There it is. It is tied up, guys. 8-8. These guys are going at it, swinging back and forth. This might come down to the last game. We don't know who's going to do it yet. I'm telling you, I knew this was evenly matched. I put this in the Trash Talk chat because we do have one of those here at the National Blitz League. But in the Trash Talk chat, they was like, Canty, what do you think? And I'm like, I think that it's evenly matched. And I don't know what's going to happen. So, and as you see right now, it's 8-8. My money is on Josh, says NY Main. Great game, says CCB. Lou, what's up, bro? We in here. Rick takes Ricky 2, dub on the bub, but that's a good move. I'm actually going to flip the board here. We've been looking at it from Josh's point of view. Let's finish out on his point of view over here. Glad you guys are here. Yo, glad you're here, Mark. What up, bro? All right, so King F7, Ricky A8. Knight got to go somewhere. Knight C6. Bishop takes A3. I'm taking that. I guess that drops though. Yeah. Oh, he jumped. Oh, he about to knock everything off the table. Did you see that? Oh my goodness. I can't play chess. I think I said that like a lot. Oh, I suck at this game. Why do I play this game? And then knock everything off the table, pick it all back up, and then go back to playing. Like, oh my goodness. 9-8. That's not a move, says Alex. That's not a move, big fella. He's so mad. I would be too, because I was winning. I was also up 2 in the match. It's very emotional here, and it's getting down on time. Meaning, like, games wise, it's starting to get low. Okay, 17 games in, they got 4 left. That's it.
Check.
Great games, great commentary. Thanks, bro. Appreciate it. Nimzowicz once jumped on the table. Why must I lose to this idiot? Why must I lose to this idiot? It says you lose. Let me flip a dash. Flip a dash. You lose. Yeah. Knock everything off the table. Pour water on my new computer. What's up, Mert? Appreciate you again, bro. Thanks so much for your support here and everywhere. So Queen to B8, Bishop to E3, and what is next? I mean, they stay same positions, a little bit different stuff. F4 could be a thing. This is a little loose if you take this first, but I don't see that being actually real. Actually, he lost to him twice, he says. Good to see you, William. Always, fam. Always. Okay. Get these guys off the building. That's prime real estate that I own. Oh, I don't like G5. I don't like G5. Now, of course, yes, you can have this, but I don't. The queen. Ooh, that was nice. Come back with the other piece. Now you trading everything off. Dang, G5 really worked out, too. Shoot. Bullet game. Oh, my goodness. Josh might be in his element. Josh might have felt it. And you see Stone Cold Face Killer. He hasn't moved a muscle. I didn't think he blinked this whole match. Josh just sitting there looking. You know what? We got to figure this out. And immediately, now he's just up. Now he in the driver's seat like, yeah, I got you now. I got you now. I got you now. If he goes up the second game, this could really be a changer. A game changer in today's match. This is the first time he'll be up 2 games. And I think this is the first time he's actually been up a game in the entire match. This is his first time he's been up. This is a wrap. This is over. It's over. 15 seconds on the clock. I got more time than ever. Anti-Electron 9, thanks so much for the tier 1. You have to worry about the quiet ones. Yeah, absolutely. Oh, yeah, you absolutely. Especially in school, just in case there was going to be somebody crazy or something, try to shoot up the school. I would always make sure I was cool with them. The quiet ones, hey, man, how are you today? How are you? Because those are the stone face killers. Just like here in this position. And this match right now, he's looking like a killer. He is looking like a killer. He's about to pull out a second game with 3 games to go. It's very close. This is the wrong time to be down 2 games in the match. Wrong time. Wrong time to be down 2 games in the match. And now the match is 10-8 with 3 games to go, guys. This right here is a deciding factor. This could be over after this if Josh wins this game. Let's actually see what Josh is doing. Let's see what he's looking at. Let's look through the lenses of his glasses right now and see how he feeling. Let's see it real quick. Show us. What are you thinking about here? Queen E2. D4 looks good. Rook D1. D4 anyway. D3. Play E4 anyway. Very slow stuff. Build up. G5 maybe won the match. Yeah, that G5 move. G5. Hit him. Oh, you forgot about this. Oh, man. Hit him with the move. Hit him with the move. Man, I was waiting for the bullet section. One more Josh and it's over. That's right. How many more games? There's 3 more games. It's a 21 game match, bro. 3 more games. The stamina comes out here. The big fellas come out from the woodworks and everywhere, other planets that they come from. That's what's going on right now. And they here. This is it. This is it, big fella. This is it. Knight takes c4. 95. I like white's position. It's very flexible. I like f5s. I really want my bishop to be active, though. I really want this bishop to do something serious. And it's almost doing something serious. It still has a little bit more to do here. I'm also extremely open now, but I don't have a light square bishop. This acts as a light square bishop, but it's not. Queen f3. Check. I'm out your way.
Check.
King f1, really? Yeah, that's scary. Back door open, bro. The back door open. Do not block with your face. Do not block with your face. You can't afford to, and he did. Oh my goodness, he blocked with his face. He blocked with his face. Wow, he did. You can't do that, bro. Dang, he coming right back. Oh man, that hurts. Rookie 5. Okay, so it's 8 seconds for Josh too. Dang, bro. 8 seconds. He lost a lot of time here. He's still playing. He's still fighting. I mean, this compensation. Oh, okay. Not anymore.
Victory.
Not anymore. It's 9-10. Oh, my goodness. He's trying to close in. 9-10. Wow. James hilarious. Yo. Thanks, smart, bro. That's what we do, big fella. You already know how I go for the stream. Shout out. He bleeding purple just like I am. Let me put my purple in the chat, too. Purple check mark. Bam. Purple check mark. A5, 97, C5. This is a must-win game. I mean, let's look at it from Orlando's point of view, because this is must-win. Like, you gotta win this right now. You have to win this game, or at least one of the next two. There's 2 games left. Like, it's hot. He's talking about it's hot. Yo, it's hot. I got the air on in the house and a hoodie on, and I'm hot. I'm hot right now. It's all because of this right now. All because of this. What do we do? Queen f1? I don't know. Queen d3. I guess you let him have it. h6 could be a thing, or snapping. Ooh, these knights get nasty. Nasty knights here. Ooh, I don't know what to do. Queen b3, I guess. But if you got to do that, you in some trouble. If this is your best move, you are literally in some trouble. Keep the queens. Absolutely. Why it's so serious? I probably would have played queen f1. Gross move, but you got to back that boy up and try it this way. I mean, you got to do what you got to do. It's a bullet game too. King g2, rook h1, and try to mate him that way. That might have worked. Other than that, yeah, this is he's doing some surgery here, guys. Knight takes. He should have taken it and then taken on e5 and just finished in nice fashion. But that would open up some lines here. No more attack. This is intense. Oh, it's real intense. Queen f1, I agree. For the match, queen f1. Yeah, for the match, queen f1, queen g2, bishop g4, queen h2, king g2, rook h1. And then, like, try to make. Beast coming down the ladder. What's happening to the singing? Good question, Chess Drummer. This is the match. This is it. This is it right here, bro. This is it. Bishop g2. Oh, my goodness. Don't block with your face here. But I think it's inevitable. Like, if you're in a car accident, it's inevitable your face is going to hit something. And I think that's what's going to happen here. So, feels like that. But somehow, some way, he is doing okay. But black's the favorite, of course. But it's not over. 9 to 8 seconds. This is now. You don't have time to think. You got to move. You just move. Think about it later. Oh, my goodness. Takes. All you got to do is take the pawn. Oh, he got to win this, though. And, you know, king and bishop is a win on Lee chess. I don't know why. Somebody really need to give them another rule book. But at the same time, king and bishop is a win. It's a draw.
It's a draw.
What happened? How was it a draw? Maybe they did. Wow. Yes, Fide mocked rules. Yeah, something crazy. Like, it's a win on there. This is the last game. This is a must win for the man. 10.5 to 9.5. This is for the match, folks. This is for the match. Let's see what happens. Maybe, just maybe, that if he wins this game, then we go into a three game like face off Armageddon kind of thing. Those rules need to go. They straight up need to go, bro. Let's go, Joshua. Awesome hold. He survived. Clean him up, bro. What happens if they tied and you play a small mini match? 3 games. 3 games. A best of 3. What time control? Same. Come on. Yeah, it's Eves, bro. Oh, all he needs is a draw for the match. All he needs is a draw to clinch this match.
Check.
Rook c5. Check. B4. B4 is over. B4. No, it's not. He has rook c7. He has rook c7. Luckily. Oh, my goodness. That was so scary. His whole life was like flashed before his eyes. King here, king d7. Yeah, white's king is extra centralized here. The best I think black can escape with is a draw here. It's the best for black. Because the king is so far ahead, mine is not. I mean, you have to kind of hold here. What else do you do? G5, H5. And honestly, like, this was a crazy match. This came down to the wire. Of course it did. Down to the wire. Down to half a point, basically. Almost. Because, like, actually, if he wins this game, or if it's a draw, then it'd be 10 to 11. Yeah, so it'd be 1 point. It'd be 1 point difference.
Check.
King E5. King E5. Come on. Rook D4. This is the only move. Come on. Keep it moving. Probably push it. Nope. You got to stick around. All he needs is a draw. He like, nah, bro, I can't draw this. Now you letting him get a little bit closer. Check him up a little bit. You might have to really give a pawn up at the right moment, though. Bring the king over. Bring him in. Maybe king E6. Takes. 8 seconds. Man, way to fight, though. I mean, Orlando is like fighting. Monster. He is fighting for his life, but he has 5 seconds on the clock. It's not enough time. 6 seconds. You need to go back and check him again. Oh, you had to check him and go forward. You don't have enough time. Oh, man. This is over, bro. This is over. 3 seconds, 5 seconds, 2 seconds there, 1 second on the clock. He gonna flag. There's no way to not flag here. Oh, he flagged. The game is over. It's a wrap. The match is concluded, and that is it. That is game over. Oh, my goodness. Wow, Josh takes it in such a close match. Wow, guys, that was amazing. That was absolutely crazy. We was like going crazy in the chat, flipping tables and all that other stuff, and it was wild. Unbelievable. You guys gave one heck of a match there. That was absolutely crazy. Went back and forth and all kind of stuff like that. Congratulations to today's winner, Fide Master Josh Colas. Now, before we get off to anything else, first off, thanks so much, chat, for hanging out with us. That was crazy. Thanks for being here, chat. Now we need some words for today's contestants and today's players, actually. And number one, let's go to Orlando Husbands. So from you, man, how did today's match go? Anything that you have to say to the chat?
Basically, coming into the match, I don't really like Bullet, so I figured he would be like a huge Bullet favorite. So I wanted to get like at least a 4, maybe 5 game lead from the Blitz portion. And I had it, but I let it slip, so it goes. But of course, congrats to Josh. Good match.
Yeah, man, tough. It was very tough. You actually did have a 2-point lead, actually a 3-point lead at one point. So it was very tough. Of course, Bullet, sometimes a lot of things change there. So definitely a crazy match. And again, thanks for playing. And over to you, today's winner, Fide Master Josh Colas. What would you like to say? Congratulations. And also, what would you like to say to the chat? And how do you feel about today's match?
No, I mean, first of all, it was definitely a topsy-turvy match. All credit to Orlando for keeping up a great match. It was definitely back and forth. At one point, I mean, I was down by 2, and I knew. He won 3 in a row. I think at one point I knew I just had to. If I didn't win the next one, it probably would have drifted towards his side. But overall, I enjoyed the match and I had fun.
Very nice. Actually, can you say that one more time, Josh, and turn your mic up? The chat is saying that they can barely hear you. Are you able to turn your mic up or talk closer into the mic?
Sure. Are you guys able to hear me now?
A little bit better. Just a little bit, though.
Okay. No, I was just saying, all credit to Orlando. It was definitely a topsy-turvy match.
Okay.
For the most part. And at the point where he won, he had a 3-game stretch where he won 3 back-to-back, I think. I knew the next game I had to win, otherwise, the match would have definitely favored him. So, thankfully enough, the Bullet came up on top of me, because in the Blitz, he definitely had the upper hand. So it was a great match, and I enjoyed it.
Nice. That's what's up. It was good to have both of you playing today. It was awesome. Everything we wanted and everything and more. Okay, so that was pretty awesome. Thanks for today, guys. Last thing before we get out of here is actually you have to call out who would you like next in your next cage match. So starting with you, Mr. Husbands, who would you like to play in an NBL Unfinished Business cage match?
So first of all, let me say Josh's is not over. I'm coming to you again, but in the meantime, I don't know. I don't really know all the guys too well. So whoever you put me up against, I'll take for sure.
Okay, that's what's up. That's good. So he doesn't know yet, but he also was like, Josh, this ain't over, big fella. What you think this is? So absolutely. And now for you, Josh, same thing. Who are you calling?
No, I definitely accept. I definitely accept. I also hear that his teammate Trini Cupid wanted to wanted some games in with me too. So, I mean, if he wants it too, I'm willing to. I'm willing to
I'm
give it to
willing. I'm willing to put the work. He says. I'm just willing to dish it out. Is what he's saying. So at the end of the day, he called out Trini, and there's a lot of stuff going there. Trini is a veteran here too, and NBL Cagematch is just gonna get crazy. So appreciate you guys for everything today. Thank you, chat, for sticking around with us in Unfinished Business and National Blitz League official cage match today. Make sure you hit the follow button here on the channel. Subscribe to the YouTube. Subscribe to this channel if you can. Also, my channel as well, right under my video or right under the video you see right now. GM Canty on Twitch and all that other stuff. Appreciate you guys. Now stick around for the raid. We will be going to raid somebody. So stick around for the raid, and that is actually, we're going to raid Akash. It's already commencing now. So stick around for the raid, guys. We're going to go raid Akash Maduri National Master. See you guys on the next one, and appreciate you. We in here. Nope, ain't over. That's not right. Trini. Perfect. So the raid's still commencing right now, guys, and then we'll go over to the chat. Our chat. Raid cancel is going through right now. Just stick around. Just wait around for a minute. Okay, cool. That raid is over.